Child Labor Laws in the U.S. by Caitlin Moyer. Many things happened leading up to this major event. One major event, however, would be the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution was a transition to new manufacturing processes, which occurred in the period of 1760 to the time of about 1820 to 1840. Child labor laws were a major turning point in history. They changed the way society viewed children and led an increased awareness of child welfare. Children as young as 8 worked long and hard hours. They worked in places like mines, glass factories, textiles, agriculture, which means on the farm, canneries, home industries, being newsboys, messengers, bootblacks, and peddlers, just to name a few. Boys were also often preferred. Broken bones, deaths, unfair treatment, being verbally abused are all things that child labor has caused in the United States. The machines that the children used were not properly built. In fact, they were actually quite dangerous. Children still were expected to forego an education. A child with a factory job would maybe work 12 to 18 hours a day, 6 days a week, to earn $1. Children worked for several reasons, mostly because they were so small and could get through many cramped spaces. Most parents back then gave their children to the factories so they could raise them. This was usually because they could not support their family. Children were much cheaper to hire than adults were. And, surprisingly, children who lived in the city often had to work longer hours. But finally, in the 19th century, reformers and labor organizers sought to restrict child labor and improve working conditions. Many labor unions went on strike to end child labor. One law that was created was the Fair Labor Standards Act, which fixed the working age to about 16, not 8 or 12 like it was before. Another law would be the Keating-Owen Child Labor Act of 1916. This act limited the working hours of children and forbade the interstate sale of goods produced by child labor. Child labor is still going on in some parts of the world. Some places include Africa, some parts of Chile, and Mexico. In some parts of India, children are still expected to work in sweatshops.